Rich, you're first. Hello. Jamie is here as well. Hello, you two. Bentley Endicott, I remember you. All right, let me get the trivia question going. Cassidy, happy Wednesday. This week has gone by in a blink, okay? I feel like it was just this weekend. I had a 10-mile race on Sunday, and now I'm like, okay, it's the end of Wednesday, and there's 2 more days left until the next weekend. So yes, happy Wednesday, Cassidy. This week is flying. I'm already so excited for this weekend. I don't know about you, I'm sure you are. Hi, Big Haas. Hi, Jamie. What's the plan? I'm gonna get a trivia question in here. Yabba Dabba Doo is here as well. Okay, I was brainstorming questions to ask you guys. Okay, let's do this. Okay, guess which horror movie trope I find least scary. Okay. Vayez, KJV, good evening to you. How you doing? NC, good to see you. Thank you. Hannah the Great. I love it. Okay, so which of these do I find least scary? I'm thinking through these because yeah. Happy Wednesday to you as well, Rich. All right, I think I'm caught up, so let me just think here. Okay, I think I've got it. Antonio Salazar, hello. Jamie says, miss the kitchen. I know. The thing is, my couch live streams have been doing incredibly well for the last week or so, and I mean, the data don't lie. So I've been hanging out on my couch as of late. See, look, it just jumped to 60 people in this chat. So I will be back in my kitchen, but for now, I will be chatting on the couch because it's doing well, and also it's just, I can actually focus more on the comments and it's like I fall behind when I'm trying to cook something. Marvin, Akol, hello. Gorshenbag, yes. Vidal, what did you do? Emmanuel, hello. Cassidy says, yes, 2 more days till the weekend. I so love our Midwest weather. I know, Cassidy, this fall has been the most glorious, stunning, gorgeous, perfect fall in terms of weather that I can ever remember. It is absolutely stunning. Boo, like Crusty Justy. Hello, looks like you've got Patrick Mahomes as your profile picture. Hi, Rod. Okay, I gotta get you this trivia question, okay? So guess which horror movie trope I think is least scary. So we have isolated cabin, possessed doll, mysterious / suspicious neighbor. Vidal, I figured it wouldn't be something. Oh, NC, yay! NC is in the Inside Scoop member. Love it, love it. Gurjeet is here. Zephyr. Vidal, I messed up. Phil Hag. Hello, AAA. Okay, mysterious / suspicious neighbor. Suspicious neighbor. There we go. We may have to add memberships tonight. Also, oh, NC, your card expired. Oh no. That's okay. Don't feel bad. I mean, you do you. YouTube is so optional. Like, so, of all the things in this world, we all have bills to pay. We all got, like, life is not cheap anywhere, pretty much. So, no worries. Crusty Justy, let's see, Carl Saint. I was gonna say to Jamie's comment, we may have to have memberships tonight. Someone was telling me that as the owner of this channel, I can give away, I believe, 10 memberships for free every month. And I think it was maybe Kirby who told me, and it was Back to the Future, one of my mods through the grapevine, through Kirby, told me about this membership gifting. So I'm like, okay, I gotta get on top of this. Morgan said hi. Jamie says LMAO. Okay, I gotta finish putting in this poll question because I want to get it in here. What's the final one? Isolated cabin, possessed doll, mysterious suspicious neighbor. There's 2 more I want to add on here. Let's see. I'll just go evil clown. Okay, there's your trivia question, guys. Jamie was laughing at NC. Vidal, Daniel Williams, Morgan, I do not speak French. Rich with all the member emojis. Thank you so much. Also, guys, I decided to order some new decaf espresso coffee for myself. Have any of you had CAFÉ Bustelo before? Because this is my first time having it. It's, where does it say it? Decaf espresso. And then where does it say? Oh, really, really tiny right there. 99.7% free of caffeine. So I'm like, okay, for those of you who are like, oh my God, Hannah, decaf still has caffeine. I'm like, okay, it's 99% decaffeinated, so I'm not too worried. But that's what I'm drinking in Cornelius right here, is some CAFÉ Bustelo. I heard good things about it. Still have my 6th month badge. Yes, thank you so much, NC. Mamarai Sahemo, also NC. So you just, renewed your membership. Members, you can see, last night, I finally got my 32nd birthday vlog finished. It's now uploaded to my channel. It's a members first video, so only members can see it right now. And then everyone else will be able to see my birthday vlog, I believe, on Friday of this week, so in a couple days. But members, you can see that first, so go check it out if you wish. Thanishka is here, Andre from Brazil, Daniel Williams, thank you very much. Hi, Michael Brabant, let's go, says yes. Jamie says ha ha ha. Gilmar Daluz, Vidal is here. Cosborn is here as well. Let's see, NC. I add CAFÉ Bustelo to my coffee all the time. Oh, cool. Okay, this is my very first time having CAFÉ Bustelo. Also, AD is here. Hi, AD. I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. Vic is here. My favorite Ethiopian foods. Well, I ate Ethiopian food on my birthday. It's in my 32nd birthday vlog, but my all-time favorite dishes, it's a Thai. I love misirwat, which is spicy red lentils, and shirawat, which is pureed chickpeas. Edda is here. Oh my gosh, Rich. Wait, okay, Rich. I read your comment just now. I worked a 12-hour shift today, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. That's brutal. Part of me wants to know, I do want to know, is this because you didn't have work on Monday? That's question number 1. Question number 2, what did you end up doing on Monday? Because you had that surprise day off of work, right? Or was it, no, I'm getting confused. You had a day off of work, and I feel like it was Monday. Or was it yesterday? Because maybe you told me this on Monday night and it was yesterday. But I'm curious to know what you did with your time off. Sharifi Mohammed. Let's see. We got Alai Ariana Sanabria. Grimario, good evening. AD says, happy to see you all, just working a lot. I get it. Hey, keep on going. Keep on hustling. That's the way to get ahead, is you just got to do your time and put in the hours. So I respect it, AD. Did manage to get my Halloween decorations up though. Amazing. I'm not even completely done getting my Halloween decorations up. I mean, I've had Ghoulbert the squirrel, my pumpkin out, this fun little witchy pillow. I've been drinking coffee and horchata and other stuff out of this candy corn mug, Cornelius. But there's still, I want to get some lights up, like spooky lights. I feel like I've been on the early side this year of, because I got out my Halloween decorations over Labor Day weekend when I had my 24-hour live stream, guys. So it's felt like spooky season has been a long time coming. And now that it's October 8th, I know there's still 3 weeks until Halloween. It's a long month, but I'm still like, oh no, I have to like watch all the horror movies. I was trying to watch It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. I wasn't able to find one. I think they have it on Apple TV, but all to say, suddenly it became October. Now we're a week into October and I'm like, okay, I feel like I've got way more than 3 weeks worth of Halloween stuff that I want to do this season. Is that, no, it's Lesorib. I don't know if I said that right. Smithy, yes, this is a massive mug. I've got my tasty coffee in here, CAFÉ Bustelo. I was showing it earlier. Ta-da! Okay, Rich, you were off yesterday. This week has been such a blur and so quickly. I was like, wait, what day did Rich tell me that? Alai Shoto, I do not have kids. Smithy, Gramario, Balwinder, hello. Rich says another 12-hour shift tomorrow. Greens, something on, aerating, I see. Greens aerating on all 27 greens. Gotcha. Wow. Rich says, and I did virtually nothing on my day off. Wow. Okay. Rich, what did that feel like? Because you are such a hard worker. I feel like you're always working. And to have a day where you basically just were at rest, that must have been quite a switch up for you. Maddie, thank you so much. You were very sweet. Thank you. Gramario, Abu Omar, greetings to all of you. You're in Egypt. Very cool. Okay, so guess which horror movie trope I find least scary is the poll question. If you haven't guessed, guess in the poll. Looks like it's Evil Clown first, then Mysterious / Suspicious Neighbors second place, and then it's a tie between Isolated Cabin and Possessed Doll. I'll keep this open for quite a bit longer so that people coming in later can vote. Aiden is in Scotland. Hello, Aiden. Actually, I'm planning to visit Scotland next year, so I'm looking forward to it. I've been to the UK a couple of times. I was in London in April of 2017 and again in April of 2018, and then I also made it up to Oxford to visit a friend, but I've never stepped foot in Scotland or Wales or Northern Ireland, or is that it? There's England, Wales, Scotland, Northern Ireland. I don't know if I'm missing anything, but anyways, I'm very excited to go to Scotland next year. I haven't cemented my plans, but I'm really looking forward to it. Okay. Where am I here? Aiden, Coconuts is here. Yabba Dabba Doo says, okay, guess which scary movie I rewatched again? Think of Monday's subject. We talked about so many things on Monday, so I'm not sure. Let me think. Let me think. What did we talk about? Geez, feels like Monday was so long ago. What was even my trivia question? Did you watch Paranormal Activity? We talked about that. We talked about the aliens from Signs. Samara from The Ring. All right. Francis, Coconuts King, thank you so much. Triple H, hello. Jaime, I was going between Jamie and Jaime Rodriguez. Thank you. I gotta commit to one. I'm gonna go, I almost want to go with Jaime because there's no I after the M. So I'm gonna go Jaime Rodriguez. And see, I know you don't find Chucky scary, so ... Abu Bakr is here. Aiden says, oh, awesome. You'll have an awesome time. You should explore the Highlands. That's exactly what I want to do. Yes, I am planning to stay with, it's a study abroad friend of mine from a decade ago and her husband. They have a house in, oh, I get roasted when I say this, but is it Edinburgh? I used to say Edinburgh. I think it's Edinburgh though. They live in Edinburgh. So I'm planning to stay with them because they have a house, or I think they said they have a house, but they have a second bedroom and they're like, just stay with us. Like, you don't have to stay in a hotel. You don't have to stay in an Airbnb or anything like that. So I'd love to go and stay with them because they came here and were passing through my city. I'm in Minneapolis in Minnesota in the United States. And yeah, they're like, come visit us. So I'm planning to go to Scotland. I want to go to the Highlands. It looks so beautiful. And yeah, just see what it's like. I think Scotland is really cool. I'm long overdue. Also Glasgow and Edinburgh for the vibes. Yes. Abi Zane, thank you. AD says The Ring. Forgot about that one. Yes, The Ring is really icky. Okay, Yabba Dabba Doo, you rewatched The Mummy. Man, I love that movie so much. I was thinking of putting on, not The Mummy, I was gonna look around on Netflix to see what they've got going on. They've got some scary looking stuff, you guys. Is it Ed Gein or Ed Gein? Ooh, so icky. Yeah. I kind of want to, I thought I saw an ad for the Ed Gein thing, and it looked like Charlie Hunnam was in it. Oh, he is. No. Oh, I really like Charlie Hunnam. I think he's a cutie. But the second I saw that he was Ed Gein, I was like, oh no, that looks like Charlie Hunnam. Oh no. I can't unsee this. Oh, yuck. Yeah, major ick. Anyways, night, Rupert Bishop, Ashim is here, Edelson is here. Pimp 2AM is asking, do you like clowns? AD, Hannah, have you watched the oh, there we go. What did you think? Because I'm kind of curious to watch this. I don't know if I'm even saying his name right. Yeah, Ed Gein. Oh my God, so icky. So icky. I like kind of want to watch it though, because I love Charlie Hunnam. I don't know anything about this guy. And it's like a very well-known, messed up dude. So, dare I turn this on? I think I have to. Yeah, very, very creepy. I just cannot believe you guys. I cannot believe this is Charlie Hunnam. Whew. Yep, Laurie Metcalf and Susanna Son. Okay. I'm gonna do it. I know it's super messed up, but it's #1 on Netflix right now, you guys. If anything, even though I know this is gonna be very, yeah, it says TVMA as the rating for disturbing images, gore, nudity, violence, smoking. Okay, yeah, like it's got all the stuff. I don't get scared by anything anymore, but it's that like curiosity. My mom would always say curiosity killed the cat, but satisfaction brought him back. And I'm so that way. It's like once something piques my interest and I'm like, wait, I don't know anything about this, I have to know about it. So yeah, I'm gonna play this. Oh. if it gets too, I think there's certain things where if my stomach starts to like turn because it's so gruesome, that's kind of my cue where it's like, I think I've seen enough. I don't really need to see something super gruesome. But I'm very curious because it's a very famous criminal, messed up dude. It's also Charlie Hunnam, who I love. And I also trust his judgment with like the projects that he chooses to involve himself with. And it's #1 on Netflix. And it's October. It's like spooky season. Let's just see what happens here. You guys will see my live reaction. And the fact that it's in Wisconsin too. I love Wisconsin. It's unfortunate that this messed up dude was in Wisconsin. Is he still alive? Sorry, this is I've gone off on a way long tangent here. Is Ed Gein still alive? No, he is not. He passed in 1984. Edward Theodore Gein? Oh, he's from La Crosse, Wisconsin, one of my favorite cities. What a shame. The Butcher of Plainfield. Oh, anyways, okay, sorry guys, lots of rambling. AD says, okay, that was your comment, AD. Very long response to your comment. I'm so intrigued by this. I hate that this is Charlie Hunnam. It's like seeing an actor that you love who is playing a really messed up character where you're like, oh, I don't like seeing you like this. Oh, this is very Wisconsin. I'm loving this vibe. Snowy, flannel, boots on the snow. Okay. Olivia, thank you so much. Cassidy says, it's so awesome how you always remember people in the chat and what they say. I forget what people tell me a few hours ago. I mean, Cassidy, my notebook helps me. So I've learned, I mean, I was this way in school. I knew if I wrote something down, the chances of me remembering it went up by so much. So it's just, I think they've probably done studies on this, but it's like the physical, like writing down of stuff really helps to, not always, but there's a much better chance it'll stick in my brain. Edelson, Jaime, I forgot what you were talking about on Monday. I was hypnotized by you. Hi, RB Sunar. Aiden says, haha, that's where I'm from. It's pronounced like Edinburgh. Edinburgh, okay. Yeah, I have some British friends and I have gotten roasted by them because they're like, what are you saying? That is not how we say our town. What's like, oh, there was a town. I used like Leicester. I think I used to say it as Leicester before someone corrected me and they're like, it's Leicester. Same with like, I was in the UK. I think I was in Ireland actually. Yeah, a decade ago. And I wanted cider and someone recommended that I thought it was Smithwick. And I was like, I want Smithwick cider. And my British friend is like, it's Smithick, not Smithwick. Benny Man, Zoe, hello. Stranger Things, Beaver Sticks. I was on my way to Michigan on Saturday. Never seen so many people at J. Cook. And then on the way back, 35 was stopped from 2 harbors down. Really? Interesting. I mean, I guess it makes sense for this time of year because I would expect there to be some gorgeous, like, fall colors and stuff up north. Healing Mar, Brian D, Emmanuel, Nolan Johnson. We got Soul Lover Chains, who's seen Eddie Scythe. Matt, I've been doing good. How are you, Matt? Yabba Dabba Doo says, when someone says don't look, do you have to? Oh, 100%. Yep. For me, it's such a, what is going on here? Yeah, it's like, I'm that personality where it's like, I must know whether, like, I must know no matter how bad something is, no matter how scary it is, no matter how sad it is, no matter how it's like once I've been once I've been given like a crumb of something, like I just opened Netflix this evening and I see the Ed Gein thing, I was like, whoa, this is not what I have chosen for myself, but I'm so, like, I kind of need to know now, like, what's going on. Okay, Cassidy, go Blue Jays. Jamie, Wisconsin is amazing. Smell the smoky fires, cool air, and leaves. Yes, Wisconsin is my second favorite state behind Minnesota. Dinesh Kumar. Oh, Chica is here. Let's see. Yeah, okay, Rach, am I saying his name right? Ed Gein. I mean, it's different for you because you've said things will carry through into dreams for you, and obviously, like, I don't want your sleep to get messed up. So I can be the guinea pig here because nothing follows me into my sleep or into my dreams. Also, I mean, I feel like it's like based on a true story, and it's like we know that there are very disturbed people out there in the world. That's just the way the world is. He just seems like first 10 minutes pretty messed up. Let's just say I've never seen this much of Charlie Hunnam before, and I didn't plan to. But it's very like dreary, spooky, messed up, desolate. It's kind of like the vibe is giving me Bon Iver's like For Emma, what was it? To Emma Forever Ago, like that album where I think he was like writing, I think he spent a lot of time in like the Wisconsin wilderness. Like it's very beautiful, but I feel like it can turn very bleak and depressing and dark very quickly. It kind of is like two sides of the same coin. I love like rural, woodsy, snowy. I love winter. I love the whole vibe. But I feel like if you don't make an effort to make it cozy with like crafts and quilts and candles and baking and, you know, like soup parties, it can quickly become just like it's dark, it's cold, it's desolate, it's depressing. I'm holed in up for the whole winter. Yeah. This is very bleak. Okay. Jamie, would you date him? LOL. Are you talking about Charlie Hunnam? He's married, so no. No, he is not available. If you're talking about Ed Gein, never. Jesse, I'm watching a Netflix series about someone from your state, from La Crosse, Wisconsin. It's Ed Gein. I'm more just like fascinated whenever, I'm not much of like a real crime, true crime type of person, but there's some of these like documentaries and shows where I kind of just like watching this so far, I just kind of feel bad like for this guy. But yeah, it's like whenever there's someone who clearly was like doing crazy stuff, committing crazy crimes and just didn't fit in. I mean, yeah, the crimes are terrible, but it makes me pity like the person for whatever they had going on inside. Oh, this is so sad. This is so sad. Oh. It's showing the scene I'm watching. I'm probably at minute like 10. Hold on, sorry. Remote is being slow. Oh, this is so sad. Netflix is making me pity Ed Gein. I'm sorry. I'm really trying to get the timestamp on here. It's not giving it to me, unfortunately. I would guess I'm about 10 minutes into the first episode. And it's just showing him like at a bar. This is like old timey Wisconsin. It was probably, I'm guessing it looks like the 40s or the 50s. He just ordered like a malt with whipped cream on top. And he's like sitting at this diner, like old timey diner. And he was trying to talk to like two ladies and they just like looked at each other and like left. And he's like, see you later, bye. And I'm like, oh, this is so sad. Anyways, Ali Kalkbrenner. Hannah, how do you figure out if a guy likes you? Do you ask him? I love this question, Ali. We got all kinds of topics going on in here. So, oh, come on, Netflix. How do you figure out if a guy likes you? Well, I'm gonna just speak from my experience. I find that, like, this is, again, my experience. I'm not saying this is fact. And in general, generally speaking, I feel like guys are not hard to read. I feel like it's in my experience, it's felt pretty obvious when it's like prolonged eye contact, like flirty comments, jokes, yeah, it's not, I don't know, it's felt pretty obvious. Like, yeah. So I would say try to just maybe go based on behavior if you can. I don't think I've ever asked a guy straight up. You could if you wanted to. At this point in my life, I try to live my life with the frame of don't have major regrets on my deathbed. So I feel like if you're, I don't know, if you're like really interested in some guy, if I was in your shoes and I wasn't sure, and it's like maybe something's there, maybe something isn't, but I think it'd be worth it just asking. I don't know. I would say just go for it. I'm also doing good, Allie. Jesse says, I think that I know the answer this time. Shaika, that's the way to do the to-do list, right? Okay. John Scott. Danielle, good to see you. Allie, sorry, I know I'm behind. I was going off on this Ed Gein documentary. It's like a docu-series, I should say. RR, thank you, Manny Petties. You look like Doja Cat if she was a school teacher. I do get the Doja Cat comment quite a bit. Allie, okay, trying to figure out if a guy likes me back. Boy, I mean, I don't think there's a tried and true. You could probably ask ChatGPT and it would have some interesting things to say. But yeah, I would say like try to spot like telltale signs. Like in my experience, it's like eye contact, smiling, coming up with like reasons to like say hi or strike up conversation with you. And if all else fails, if you can't like, if you're still just kind of at a loss, God, this is very messed up. But to finish what I was saying to you, Allie, I would say just, yeah, I think if all else fails and it's kind of like a head scratcher and you're maybe too nervous to ask directly, then maybe ask like friends or other people where it's just like, can you tell? Do you know? Because this brings me back to middle school. It makes me laugh. Where I remember kind of being confused. I was like, does this person, like, am I misreading this? It's such a weird time, too. There's a lot going on in middle school. But I remember hearing through the grapevine from people, they're like, oh yeah, like so-and-so likes you, so-and-so likes you, so-and-so said this. And so it's like, I guess you can also put feelers out if you're coming up with question marks yourself and you're not quite sure. Lorenzo, Jesse, Ali, Rachel says, yes, Ed Gein with the same G. Sounds as good. Okay. Yeah, you would say it in German, you'd say Gein, but I wasn't sure if Gein was the way we would say it in American English. Abu Bakr, hello. Matthias, Jesse, Ali. Do I ask a guy if he likes me? You always can do such a thing. Like, there is no rule, there is no law, there is no anything that's preventing you from straight up asking this person, are you into me? And you can always frame it as like, hey, I've been wondering, I'd like to clear the air here, and I straight up wanted to ask, like, are you into me at all? And if you're not, I just wanted to know. No worries if you're not. Ronnie, M.A. White, Tiffany Weiss. What am I being for Halloween? I have not decided on anything beyond a black cat. Erica, Benjamin Cave, Jeff, Marian Edie, hello. I'm doing good. This week has absolutely flown by. I cannot believe that tomorrow is Thursday already. I'm not upset about it because I'm very, very excited for this weekend. So yeah, my week's been good. It's been very fast, and it's just been pleasant at work. How about you, Marian? Hi, Sam. Jamie, Ed Gein, where can I watch the show? This is on Netflix. This is like the docu-series about his life. I don't know anything about Ed Gein, so I'm learning a lot. Did not know he was from Wisconsin. Did not even know what era he was alive in. I thought he was like a more recent dude, but he was born in 1906 and passed in 1984. In Madison, Wisconsin. So he was born in Wisconsin and he died in Wisconsin. And the thing is, I don't even want to read his whole Wikipedia page because I'll find out by watching this Netflix series, but I don't even know. I mean, I know that he was a criminal, a specific type of criminal, but I don't know like what exactly about his crimes was so noteworthy and horrible. So I think that's where I'm kind of like, okay, obviously there's common criminals and murderers and whatever, like violent people everywhere. But him in particular, I just don't really know what the story is. Tiffany, but Jamie, I was gonna say it's on Netflix. It's the #1 Netflix show right now. So it won't be hard to find if you find your way to if you find your way onto Netflix. You be nice to the guy, and it is go out there. Jesse Benjosaru. How do you figure out if a YouTube influencer likes you? Jesse. Tame Mason, Adelson Doro. Allie says it's hard because he's major awkwardness. Well, if he's major awkwardness, how much more awkward can it get? It's like, whatever. If it's already awkward with this individual, I don't think asking him will be that much more awkward. That's my thinking. Ice Cream says middle school. Topic. LOL. Yes, we can talk about middle school. We can talk about Ed Gein and middle school. There's a contrast for you. Thank you, okay, for the blessings. Marian says, hey, Hannah, how are you? I had a good weekend. I had a busy weekend this past weekend. So on Saturday, I watched the Chelsea game. No. Shoot. Oh, first fatality. Oh. This is so sad. Oh, messed up people. Anyways, this is so sad. Sorry. Yeah, I think he was just very unwell. Okay, anyways, this is a very gripping show to have on in the background while I'm trying to respond to all your comments. But Marian, on Saturday, this past weekend, I watched a Chelsea game. I don't know if I went on a run. And I feel like I did other stuff. And then on Sunday, I'll show you since I still have the medal here. On Sunday, I had a 10-mile race. I ran the Medtronic TC 10-mile race. And that went from Minneapolis to St. Paul. And I got this fun medal afterward. And I will be posting a vlog on the Twin Cities 10-mile race. I'm planning on having that be my Monday. Oh, dang. I'm planning on having that be my Monday video upload next week. Oh, this is so messed up, you guys. I will keep you updated if you want. Yes, Allie, please keep us all updated. I'm so curious. Oh, this is so sad. Jesse, she laughs at my jokes. Benjamin Cave, Liam O'Connor, rooting for the Jays. Oh gosh. Michael Bush. Benjamin. We got some on YouTube. Allie, he did give me his number. Oh, okay. Well, there's a start. Face the Ace, good to see you. Hi, Mateo. Jesse says, if I was one of your mods, I could help since I'm always here. I know, but at this point, I'm not adding mods because if I added more mods, then people would be like, what about me? What about me? What about me? So, no, I'm not going to add any more mods at this point. Only Yahweh's Kids. Willow Blackwell Mallinson, thank you. Kat said hi. Alfonso. Allie says, I'm 37, out of college, ice cream. He's 44 and out of college. Geometrics, Dolores Vina. I love your candy corn mug. Where'd you purchase it? I believe you can get this at Michael's. I don't know for sure because this was a gift from my sister. But when I've looked up, like, where can you find this candy corn mug? Michael's, the craft store, came up. Rachie says, you're in for a crazy ride. I know. It's, oh, I pity, like, whenever you have these very messed up people throughout history who did, like, atrocious things, I always think, like, man, what happened to that, like, 3-year-old, 4-year-old, 5-year-old kid? Like, what happened in this person's childhood that messed them up so bad where they became this person? It's very sad. Like, it makes me sad for the person at the core that just got somehow very messed up. Michael, thank you for the floating heart. We got Jesma from Zambia. Thank you, Big J. I can cook and bake, yes. Paolo from Italy is here. Will's Big Furniture. Morgan, I love Justin Bieber. Allie, yes, please keep me updated on the situationship with this guy. Kenzie, Face the Ace, see you later. Ice cream. Jamar Broccolini sent a 100 gift, thank you. I want to make a habit of keeping track of what happens, like donations, gifts, super chats, member milestones, all that stuff that happens on my lives. So it's the 8th of, oh my gosh. I've been writing the date. This is so funny. Okay, guys, I've been writing the date with the number 9 in front of it for September. Like, do you see this? Like, on Monday, I wrote 9/6/2025. And then for today, I wrote 9/8/2025. That just shows you, like, my mind is still in September. I just noticed that because I flipped the page and was writing, I was starting to write 9. And then I'm like, hold on, it's October. So it's October 8th, 2025. And I want to write down NC renewed his membership. Then we have Jamar Broccolini. Ice cream says, if I have to run more than a mile, I have to land midfoot. And if I have to run more than 4 miles, I land on my heel eventually. Now I'm going to have to watch that series. Yeah, Jesse, I know you're an OG. That is fair. You are an OG, but there are also other OGs who aren't mods. And it's just the way the dice have shaken out. Oh, this is so sad. Rachie says, I got it at, oh, you got it at Walgreens. No way. You got Cornelius at Walgreens. That's so cool. I don't know, what does it say? Oh, it does say Walgreens here on the bottom. I don't want to spill coffee on myself, but yeah, right there. Walgreen Company, hand wash only. Health and fitness, thank you. Health and fitness. Okay, what I'm seeing so far with this Ed Gein documentary, it makes me so sad because I feel like someone behaving like him in 2025 would have tons of like mental health and social services like resources to like help him out. And I just feel like in this, it looks like this is in either the 40s or the 50s. I mean, I think it's just someone who needed a lot of help and probably like medical care and yeah, just a lot of care. And it wasn't going to happen in the 1940s or 50s. So it's like, oh, yeah. He's just, based on everything I'm seeing here, it looks like someone who just is mentally not fully healthy, which makes me sad. Michael Bush, Big J, I'm doing good. Michael Bush, I already had dinner. I had some salad. I had red lentil and quinoa and kale soup. I had a bowl of protein cereal, a little bit of peanut butter. I love eating peanut butter just straight out of the jar. And then I had, I'm having some decaf CAFÉ Bustelo because I'm trying it for the very first time. I've never had CAFÉ Bustelo, but I absolutely am loving this decaf espresso. I ordered it from Target. Michael Bush sent a floating heart. I want to get you on here. Michael Bush. Gift. Okay. Jesse, have you seen the series about Jeffrey Dahmer? No, I think I know enough about him where I'm like, I don't really need to see a series, but this is like, I know nothing. I've heard the name Ed Gein, but beyond that, and just in general, his crimes, the nature of his crimes, but it's just the details. I feel like I know so little that it's worth watching this just to become more informed. DJ David said hi. Torian Watson, good evening to you in Canada. Candy corn is awesome. I feel it's a love or hate thing. People either really love them or hate them. I've always found candy corn super endearing. I wouldn't say I love it, but I don't really strongly dislike it. Health and Fitness says if there's a suspicious neighbor, I'm relocating. That's in response to my poll question. Big J is here. DJ David, I'm doing good. Health and Fitness is sending a bunch of happy poop gifts. Thank you so much. Gregory, thank you. Billy Martin from Texas. Very cool. RKS, I'm drinking decaf coffee. The World is Enough. Sophian. Michael Bush. Got meatloaf for dinner. Sounds very cozy and filling. AHC, can you do 20 push-ups? I think I could do 20 push-ups. Yes. Hannah's a time traveler. Nola Boy, doing good. Joshua Lopez. My spirit animal is not a bird. It's a squirrel, actually. Cornelius, yes. Cornelius the candy corn mug, AD. Valdir is in Brazil. Jamie says CVS or Walgreens is like deciding between Chinese and pizza. Mohammed says hola. Jamie says peanut butter right out of the jar. Oh my God, the best. Yeah, I know. It's so good. Joshua Lopez. Mohammed is new. Okay, I'm almost caught up, guys. Yabba dabba doo. Is that your laundry on dry cycle I can hear in the background? There's nothing in the background except for Netflix, so I don't know what you're hearing. Yabba dabba doo. Matthew Clark, hello. Good to see you. Jesse says, I have trouble eating peanut butter out of the jar because I won't stop eating it. I know. That's the thing is, peanut butter is very calorie dense. I think it's like like 200 calories for a tablespoon or two. I think it's 1 tablespoon has 200 calories. It's like a lot of fat and a lot of protein, which I don't mind, but obviously like you probably don't want to eat a whole jar because it's very dense. Bree, thank you, Bree, for sending a floating heart. So for those of you just joining, or those of you who didn't catch me say this earlier, I'm watching the Ed Gein docu-series on Netflix. It's pretty bleak. They have it set in wintertime with like in the first episode. And I would say they started this in the 1940s because they were showing some images of World War II, which ended in 45. Yeah, so it looks like it starts, I don't know how many years this series will go. Oh, this is so bleak. Oof. So just to tell you what I'm seeing now. So Ed Gein unalived his brother, and it looks like he and his brother were still living at home. So now the brother is, I think they might have buried him or whatever. Brother's gone, and now it's Ed Gein with his mom in their like old-timey, farm style house. And his mom had a stroke, and so he's just bringing his mom back from the hospital, and the mom, like one side of the mom's face is like, I don't know if it's paralyzed, but it's definitely the muscles are not working as well. So yeah, it's basically now Ed Gein. He just literally said, it's just you and me now in this episode. Now I get to care for you, mother, is what he said. So she's been sent home from the hospital after her stroke, and now Ed Gein is his mom's caretaker. Oh, and this is looking like it's getting weird. Oh gosh. Yeah. Ooh, very dark and very creepy. Mohammed, yabba dabba do. And C says peanut butter on celery. If only I liked celery. Oh gosh. Let's see. Keith Marshall. Jesse says, you still learn things about him. Michael Bush says, it's my microwave. Oh man, this is so messed up. Oh, so messed up. Bree sent a floating heart. Rated Frog is here. Hi, Rated Frog. How are you? Killy AD says, well, there's a new horror movie idea, The Haunted Dry Cycle. Jay Roberts, hello. Bree says I'm supposed to be asleep. Okay. Mohammed, it's an old movie, Silent Hill. I do not like Silent Hill. RBL is waving. Trevor Harris. Metox says hello. Matthew Clark says Nutter Butter Peanut Butter or Reese's Peanut Butter. Reese's Peanut Butter, for sure. Blah Blah said hi. Fluffer Nutter as a kid. Nice. I haven't heard that in so long. Fluffer Nutter. Whoa. What is going on here? Ooh. Mohammed, I prefer not to watch any horror movies. It attracts dark energies. I don't mind watching them, and I don't feel that way myself. Trevor Harris, Ana Maria Rocha Perez. I would say like I watch it out of like curiosity, and also too, you can just like, I tell myself, all right, horror movies they count as artwork, like it's actors, there's makeup and costume designers, there's lighting, there's the writers who wrote the script. So it's all like, it's all an artistic endeavor in the dramatic arts. So I don't take it to be true. I just take it as a portrayal of a story. So I think as long as you don't like buy into it and become like obsessive with it, then and you just treat it as like a piece of entertainment and a piece of art, yeah, I don't think there's any bad juju. Okay. Michael Bush, Boo, Hamada, James C, Alex Mello, Mike Ferguson. Good to see you. I watched the whole series. Please watch it. Yeah, Mike Ferguson. I'm at the point now where they're in World War II Germany, and I'm like confused. Yeah, I'm kind of like they've time hopped, or not time hopped, but they've gone from like Ed Gein with his mom in rural Wisconsin to somewhere in Germany, World War II, clearly. They're all speaking German, and I'm like, whoa, okay, what's the connection here? Yeah, I'm like, what is going on here? Okay, Jamie, you know what celery does to us, NC. Astrea is from Turkey. Hello, Astrea. NC says, rated for access. Sorry I'm late. I was on a call with my friend. No worries. You're free to do as you wish. This is the internet. This is YouTube. This is social media. Very, like, the most, it's like as optional as it gets. No stress. Coffee is here, the most positive user on YouTube/social media. Can someone please tell me what is going on here? Elijah, what did you guys vote in the poll and why? I voted doll because I think she'd just kick it. Saji, Hamada, I did a follow up. Harold Miller. Hi, Harold Miller. Muhammad says, I see, fair enough. Cosborn, Hannah is our spirit animal this fall season. Woo! I like it. I'll take it. Mike Ferguson says Monster is based on a true story. I looked up Ed Gein. That's so I knew it was based on a true story. Like this is so weird. No. This is so mean. But anyways, Mike Ferguson. Yes, I did know this was based on a true story. Oh no, this is so bad. Oh, this is so bad. Oh no. Looks like, it looks like Ed Gein, oh gosh, how do I say this? I really try to keep, I don't mind talking about like factual stuff on here, but I try to stay away from certain topics. You guys get the gist. It looks like Ed Gein had a fascination with what went down in Germany from 1933 to 1945, and I'll leave it there. Oh, this is very perverse. Okay, Cosborn, but yes, I didn't know anything about Ed Gein. I knew it was based on a true story because I have heard of Ed Gein, but I'm watching this because I'm just fascinated in this, like, he's a historical figure that is very well known for the terrible things he did, and it's like, I like have to know. I was saying this earlier, once I get like a little breadcrumb of something where I'm like, wait, what? What was that? What? What's that series? Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, so messed up, guys. Okay. Liv Batista, hello. I don't want this to come off weird. Oh no, you're good. That doesn't come off as weird at all. People comment on my freckles all the time. Yes, yabba dabba do, correct. Hi, Jacoby. I am watching. Oh no. Do I want to see this? Oh no. I just feel like I can sense tragedy on the horizon here involving a cute animal. Anyways, wow, this is very, whew, it's a lot. Oh, I think Mama Geen is done. Yep. Anyways, Jacoby, hello. I'm watching the Ed Gein docuseries called Monster on Netflix. Yep, okay. Mother Augusta W. Gein passed away, and it is 1945 because that's the end date they put on her gravestone. Oh boy, not good. How are you, Jacoby? Coffee, Jacoby, I think you said the other day, I want to say it was on Sunday night, you were having kind of a rough time, but maybe getting through it. So I wanted to ask, how are you? Rich, thanks again with all the member emojis. You put Cornelius first. 'Tis the season for Cornelius. AD says, coffee, have you tried the Starbucks oat milk pecan latte? Wow, that sounds like heaven. I would try that. Metox is here. Jesse says they're not here mods, are MIA. That's okay. OG Ruckus. Don't do it. Michael Bush, I'm multitasking too. Cooking, beating, and watching you. Nice. What are you even watching, Charlie Brown? Oh gosh, Cosborn. Nothing as sweet as Charlie Brown or Doug. I'm watching the docuseries called Monster, the Ed Gein story on Netflix. And it's about Ed Gein, who did some pretty terrible things. So that's what's going on. Hi, Abder Abdel, Michael Montana, Bent Rod Willie, Molto 2. Watching the Netflix show, yep, they are showing you Ilsa cook. Oh no, oh, icky. Whew, that's who she is. Oh no. See, now I'm like, I have to know. Ilsa cook, or Koch is how you would say it in German. Oh geez, she looks deranged. Oh no. She was born in Dresden and passed in Aichach. Oh no. Oh no. Very messed up person. So, boy, we are going down quite the rabbit hole of darkness here. Ilsa? Okay. Wow. Whew. Talk about evil. Like, man, some people. Wowza. Wow. That is wild. Dang. Okay. Patrizia, yeah, Multotube. I'm learning so much. So much watching this. Patrizia, Yabba Dabba Doo, Olivia Wilson, Bristol said, hey. Multotube says episodes 7 and 8 are pure fiction, just so you know none of episodes 7 and 8 happen. Okay, good to know. Thank you for the heads up. Also, why isn't my battery charging? Huh. Let me try switching where I've plugged it in. Come on, charging. Multotube, some of the rest of speculation. Wokey, oh my gosh, has it really been that long? So you're asking, how did the 24-hour live stream go? It went great. Yep, I was awake for the whole thing. And yeah, it was like hard at the end because I was getting really tired, but I overall really loved it. H Busta. Oh, I gotta close the poll. I'm so sorry. This hour has gone really fast. Let's see. Close the poll and let you guys know which of these I find least scary. Ahmad Khan, thank you so much. Kirby, I'm doing good. I decided to turn on the Ed Gein docuseries on Netflix. It's trending #1, and I didn't know anything about Ed Gein before turning this on. So I'm like, whoa, what is all of this going on? I mean, it's very captivating. It's very disturbing. But it's one of those things where I'm like, I just gotta know. I need to know the story here, like what went down. Let's see. Michael Bush. Have you seen the Dr. Death one? I don't think so. Talib, I'm doing good. Tony, happy Wednesday. Posted photos of me and my dog. Sweet. And it's on my community. Okay, thank you for letting me know, Tony. AD, coffee, 7 brews. Oh, wish that was over here in Seattle area. Jacoby says, I'm feeling a lot better. Appreciate the positive support. You're welcome. You know, I like to I try to keep track of, you know, when people tell me stuff is like bothering them or they're going through something or they have something coming up. I just like to check back on them and see how they're doing. So I'm glad to hear that you're feeling a lot better, Jacoby. Pardeep Rana, Slay, thank you so much. I'm glad you love the channel. Kashan, let's see. Yeah, no, spamming. Krokhilev Maxim. I'm in the United States. Emmanuel Carrillo, AD Hannah. I think Cornelius needs a partner, perhaps Miss Cornucopia. You know, actually, there already is a partner. I have a squirrel cup. I could probably grab that really quick and show you guys. But I'll show you Cornelius's partner. BRB. All right. So here is Cornelius's partner. Ta-da! I still haven't figured out what the name is for the squirrel mug. So here are my 2 mugs. Cornelius and the little squirrely hanging out with the acorn. Yeah, I'll know the name, like once I hear it, I'll be like, yep, that's the name of this mug, or this squirrel in the mug. So there's Cornelius's partner. Newly acquired. Oh no. No, Ed, don't do it. Oh no. Oh, this is getting really dark, guys. Oof. Cursed. Oh, this is so bad. So bad. Okay. Well, Edward has gone to his mother's grave and is taking her out. And I think we know what's gonna happen next. Oh no, not the mom. Come on. Oh. All right, Jungle Thriving. Hey, what's up? How was the concert the other day? Jungle Thriving, I'm so glad you asked. It was great. So for those of you who don't know, I went to go see Herb Alpert on Friday night last week, and it was awesome. It was like not my genre of music that I would ever listen to or seek out for myself. Yeah, it was very good. Actually, I wanna post like a clip or 2 from that concert because it was wonderful. Dude, Herb Alpert, 90 years old, played a 2-hour set, no intermission. He was up on his feet, dancing, grooving, playing his, I think it was a trumpet. He brought his wife out and she sang, and it was just like, wow. This is someone in their 90s doing this, like doing a whole concert, leading the band. Like it was so good. Thank you for asking, Jungle Thriving. Emmanuel Carrillo, Raymond Caruso, Netflix, Hog. All notifications are on. I still don't get notifications. Huh. I'd have to, I don't know how to troubleshoot that. SM says coffee. David, that's okay. No worries. You tune in whenever you'd like. Oh, geez, do I want to see this? Do I want to see this? Oh, God. SM says, I 100% know the answer to this poll. Wayne Eyelet. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, this is so bad. This is so bad. Oh. Oh, no. Okay. Let's see, Jerry, Black Mask, thank you. David Macron, thank you, thank you. Jaime Rodriguez, I'm on lunch break, still time to watch you. Cool. All right, we got, oh no. I can actually read this. Krokilev Maxime says, oh, the first one I don't know, but you said princesa is the last word. I don't know what the first few words, but I can read princesa. Thank you, spasiba, Krokilev. Okay, oh, this is so messed up, you guys. Oh my God, oh no. Okay, so the first trivia question, I've got another one for you guys, don't worry. Just some stuff I'm like, oh, this is terrible. This is not good for my brain to see this. Guess which horror movie trope I find the least frightening, the least scary. Isolated Cabin got the most votes, but I believe I listed that first, so it's not Isolated Cabin. I actually do find Isolated Cabins kind of scary. 29% said Evil Clown. That came in second place. I would say clowns have never scared me, but that's not the answer to this poll. So I would say it's Possessed Doll. 24% of you got it right. I've never, just thinking in real life, like being in an isolated cabin, that's kind of spooky. Like I've been in some isolated cabins and it's fine. But it's just, you're kind of like, I am kind of a sitting duck out here and my Wi-Fi is not great / doesn't really work. So isolated cabin, that's like a real thing that I would find scary, kind of. If there was a person dressed up as a clown, like a fully grown human, that would be, and they were aggressive, that would be kind of scary. And mysterious and suspicious neighbors, like, that's another real life thing where it's like there are messed up people all over the place, unfortunately. There's also plenty of normal people, but it's like that's a real thing where how many news stories have we heard about like that weird person down the street or so and so seemed so normal. We knew him as neighbor Bob and then turned out to be a crazy person. So it's the dolls. Like the dolls, to me, I'm like, they're dolls. They're like this big. If they're possessed, yeah, but there's nothing to the dolls. So the correct answer is Possessed Doll. That is, of the four, I find the least scary horror movie trope. Mr. Chips is here. Wayne Eyelet. H-Boy MLP. Emmanuel Carrillo. Hog. Thank you, Osmo. Ice Cream, Michael Osenar. I want to go vegetarian, but like the taste of meat too much. Do you have any suggestions? Well, it's 2025 and there are so many good meat substitutes out there. I would recommend if you're feeling like, don't even go to the grocery store. If you say you like Burger King, I hope you do. Because Burger King, for example, offers Impossible Whoppers. So you can pull up to the Burger King drive-through and say, I would like a Impossible Whopper. So they will swap out a beef hamburger patty and put a fully vegan, plant-based Impossible Burger onto the hamburger instead. Oh, this is so scary. But I would say if you really like the taste of meat so much, try going for the vegan, vegetarian, like meat substitutes. Like there's breakfast sausages, there's hamburgers, there's sausage patties, there's tofu hot dogs. So there's loads of stuff you can try. All right, we got Tamara Fletcher. Where did the bells go? The bells are on hiatus for the month of October because I am instead wearing these pumpkin earrings that my mom got me for my birthday about a month ago. Dilbert is here. Umar, Farouk, Usman, Michael Bush, Rune Factory, Alona Mobile, Emmanuel Carrillo, Ivan Lopez, Charity said hi, Steven Bianchi, thank you. Woki said hi. Kirby says, I don't. Coffee, ice cream. I think NFL is going to replace Taylor Swift with I Show Speed. Interesting. Hog, Leatherface, Texas Chainsaw Massacre is based off Ed Gein. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Let's see. LOL, I work in concerts. Lenny Kravitz, 61, 4 hours. That's crazy. Dodd John, thank you. I'm glad you like the pumpkin earrings. Gary, hello. Arthur Luciano. Yep, SM. Me watching the Ed Gein documentary, I'm just like, oh no, do I need to see this? Okay, so they've jumped to 1959. Ooh, interesting. Now this is a scene with Alfred Hitchcock. Okay. Thomas Flood, thank you so much. I feel well. Like, I mean, I'm watching a very spooky, disturbing docuseries on Ed Gein, but it's fascinating. I'll say that. Hog. I remember the world before Wi-Fi. Biden Griffin. Michael Bush. And see, that sus neighbor that has people yep, exactly. NC, totally. The sus neighbor that has people caged in his basement and you never knew it. Yes, if any of you guys have read the book series You and watched the Netflix series also called You based on the books, that is to a T. The main guy, I can't even remember his name, but in the book series and in the Netflix TV series You, it's this like just friendly, normal looking guy, has a job, like, you know, by all appearances, he's just another regular dude, and he's so messed up. And he does have people caged in his basement, and it's so, it just gets like bonkers crazy. So yes, NC. The sus neighbor is a thing. All for the people. Hello, Carl. Hello. Chalo, Tom Joy, Ice Cream, AD, Mr. Cornelius, and Miss Maple. I like it, but maple doesn't work because acorns come from oak trees. Diamond, go get it. Tony Garcia, Ishmael Magid. Fidel Uleski, thank you. 80 says Impossible Burger with a crispy sweet potato patty on top and vegan cheese. Yum. Oh my God, that sounds so good. I could eat that right now. Kevin, pumpkin pie is indeed delicious. Subam is here. I'm doing good. Mainga Sanda, Onyang is here. Kyle Fleming, thank you. Hildon Boy. Michael Bush, yes, I'm an Alfred Hitchcock fan as well. Oh gosh. Let's see. Lovely Joy Comia, Nicole, Lisa, good to see you, Lisa. Oh, yuck. Hugo Morales from Chile. Good to see you. Guto Kowalski. The girl in black is back. Yes. Ted4547. Lisa says, hey, coffee. Hi, Riyadh El Kinani. Rich with the Hannah, Minnesota Squirrel, Ronaldo, Gordon, and Martha. Member emojis. Love to see it. 80 says, oh my God, you guys, I'm almost caught up. I'm so proud. 80 says, okay, how about Mr. Cornelius and Miss Oakes? Yes, you're right on the oak trees. Yeah, Miss Oakes. Or Mrs. Oak. Okie. Miss Okie. Cornelius and I like the oak. I'm trying to think of, I don't think that's quite it, but I like the nod to the oak tree. Lisa, yes, woohoo. Michael Bush, yep, I am a Virgo. My birthday is September 13th. We've got Brian from Argentina. Happy Driftwood. Thank you so much. I'm watching from the UK. Amazing. It must be early for you then. So it's 9:30 for me, which means it's gotta be like, I'm gonna say 4:30 in the morning for you. What time is it in the UK? It's okay. You guys are 6 hours ahead of us, so it's 3:30 in the morning. Ooh, it is early for you, Driftwood. Happy Driftwood. Guta Kowalski, quite the opposite. I am not watching a romantic comedy. Oh, this is so icky. Yuck. Oh, very grisly. God, that is crazy, you guys. Yuck. That is so icky. But anyways, I'm watching the Ed Gein docuseries on Netflix. It's trending #1. It's very popular. I'm not surprised. It's very messed up. Oh my God. Wow. Oh my God. Oh no. Oh, this is so messed up. Like next level messed up. Oh man. Let's see. Oops, I missed a few comments here. Rich, Kirby, I matched your weekend shift today. Whoa, 12 hours. Wow, Kirby, I did not know you worked 12 hours this weekend. My goodness. Was it back to back? Happy Driftwood, 3:30 a.m. I'm curious, whenever someone tells me that they're up at an unusual time, I'm gonna guess, Happy Driftwood, that you've stayed up late until 3:30 your time, and then you'll be going to bed, I don't know, like later this morning. Hello from the future. Yes, Happy Driftwood. To Evil to Hope. Hi, Hannah. Hope you're having a blessed evening. Yeah, it's a good one so far. This week has gone really fast. Oh no. I'm watching the Ed Gein docuseries, which is quite messed up, which isn't a surprise. Yeah, I'm doing good, and it's been a nice evening. How about you, Too Evil to Hope? Jorge Ruiz, no Vikings shirt tonight. Moshiaks with the Russian. Class 21. Hello, how are you, Class 21? It's a very cute looking dog in your profile picture, Class 21. Coffee is asking, Hannah, how is Rachie and TT the cat? They're doing great as far as I know. I saw Rachie today. I haven't seen TT in a few weeks, but I'm assuming she is fine. Prasath, Imelda, Class 21, thank you. Woo, sorry. Salim is here, Fish Lover, Fonz Foderl, Jamie Hubler, I'm gonna get 12 great hours of sleep. Whoa, seriously, Jamie? Oh my gosh, that sounds lovely. Riyadh is here, thank you. Kirby, Charlie Hunnam, I know, Kirby. I love Charlie Hunnam, but man, he's he plays Ed Gein in this. Oh, it's very icky. Ice Blaze. I like my week super slow. Kirby, I might watch. Yeah, you should watch it. I mean, it's messed up, no surprise. But, I mean, I think it's interesting. Clearly it has a lot of interest because it's trending #1 on Netflix right now. Happy Driftwood says, no, my darling, I'm working security. Oh, it's very quiet tonight. Gotcha. I'm curious to know when people are up. I'm a night owl, so if I wasn't working a day job, I would perhaps be up at 3 or 3:30 and then go to bed quickly after that. But yeah, I like being up in the early morning hours, but I can't. I could, but I work a day job and it would not be smart for me to stay up that late because my performance at work would suffer. AD, Hannah, okay, I think we got it. Miss Okra, Okra is not a fave of mine, so I'm gonna keep on thinking. Let's see, Nightbot, Patrick sent a happy poop. Thank you, Patrick. And thank you, Nightbot, for the reminder. Captain Omid, hello. Alexander Ebralids. I've never been to Ethiopia, nope. To people to hope, I had the extreme privilege of paying $8,000 plus in property taxes. I'm glad I don't pay again until next year. Whew. That is a lot in property taxes. Ivan Lopez, Kirby, Nightbot, Riyadh, Omar Maxwell, Funsies. We've got Omar, Maxwell, Patrick. Let me write you down. I'm trying to keep track of all the people who send gifts and super chats. Patrick. Kirby, Yankees are going home. Okay. Happy Driftwood. I'll guess a model. No, not for my day job. No, I'm a data analyst. Victor, thank you. Albino Rhino, 40 quid. That's interesting. Dominic Perez from Arlington, Texas. Go Cowboys. Okay. We got Rich saying Kirby Blue Jays just knocked out the Yankees. Hi, Jay Chang. What do you do? So I have live streams 4 nights a week. I chat on here with people. Sometimes I'm in my kitchen cooking or baking something, and then I do brand collaborations. I do miscellaneous travel content. Laurent Larcher. Anderson Oliveira is here. 80 says, haha, Hannah, your face tells me you had a bad experience eating okra. All right, we'll squash that for now. Yeah, okra is very hit or miss. I've had good okra and very, very disgusting okra. So I don't know, it's got to be a slam dunk name for this cutie pie in here. Anderson Oliveira. I took that idea. Okay. NC says, boo, curvy. Ria, Dia Issa, Howard Dibble from Syracuse, New York. Kirby, NC says, I know Kirby's not a Blue Jays fan. Just W yanked hater. Excuse me. We got someone from Fiji. Very cool. Barry is here. Let's see. Coffee, Nick. I'm in the Twin Cities area of Minnesota. Michael Bush, Loki Oki. That's cute. Kirby. Actually, that's clever because it's like Loki Oki because it's in the bottom of the mug. Loki Oki. I'll think on it. Kirby says, NC, I was heated when Judge hit the 3-run homer. Gosh, I do not watch any of this, so I don't know what's going on. Nick, nice. I'm South Metro. Very nice. Ivan. Yeah, you should come. I just saw a bald eagle flying in Minneapolis yesterday. Like, we have amazing wildlife right here in the city. I've seen loons, I've seen egrets, I've seen swans, I've seen bald eagles, I've seen hawks. It's like the amount of nature sightseeing right here in an urban environment is unreal. Rich, thank you. Go Jays, go. Hey, you gave a super chat, so I'm gonna say thank you and let's go Jays. Rich, super chat. Is it Jeke? You're a beautiful woman. Wish I could visit. I mean, I would love to go to Fiji at some point. Arobi, I know I gotta respond to Rich. Rich, where are ya? Ooh, thank you, Rich. I'm clueless about baseball, but let's go Jays. I'm gonna find some emojis. Baseball and blue jay. I wonder if there's a blue jay emoji or a bird. Oh, let's find. Oh, there we go. That works. Thank you, Rich. Thank you so much. Kirby says goodbye, Yankees. Rich Goaded says Kirby. Arobi, Nick, very true. Cardinals, hummingbirds. To people to hope. I've seen a beaver in downtown Minneapolis. Oh my god, cute. Yeah, I don't think I've seen a beaver before. I've seen, they're not otters, and I don't know if they're muskrat, but they remind me of, they're like aquatic. They look like aquatic little squirrels that like swim around and will build not nests but dams. Not dams. What do they build? They build their homes. Arobi, Dominic, did I miss anybody? Coffee, baseball, Hannah, it's a thing. I know. I mean, I've gone to baseball games. I do not like the sport. It's just so boring to me. I respect the athletes, I respect the talent, I respect the like dedication, the fitness, all that it takes to make it to that level, but it's the game itself, not a fan. Jorge Ruiz, Chiefs or Vikings? Vikings all the way. Thank you, Cody T. Dilly Bar. AJ Marshmallow, thank you. Danielle Turner, can I go out with you? Rich, wow, did we already make it to 10.9? I thank you, Rich, for, I know the increments are fewer than when it was you could track by the intervals of 10, where there were 2 decimals. But thank you for tracking that, and that's so exciting. That means that 11K is we're getting close to it now. Yay! So pumped. Michael Bush. Okay, dams. I was questioning myself, Michael Bush, but yes, beaver dams. Cody T, thank you. Marshmallow. Did it have a skinny little tail? I think so. Yeah, I don't know what they're called, but I've seen them all the time. Super need name. NC, have a lovely night, everyone. Thank you again, NC, for renewing your membership. I so appreciate it. Jorge Ruiz, no Chiefs. Coffee says goodnight to NC. Jackie, I'm a pastry chef. Very nice. Very cool. Oh, this is so bad. So I'm on episode 2, I think. Oh, icky. So I'm on episode 2 of, I'm on episode 2 of this Ed Gein docuseries, and he's brought a girl home, and he's like, I'm gonna introduce you to Mother, and his mother has passed away. And now the girl, like, he's like leading her upstairs, and she's like, Ed, what's that smell? It smells sickly sweet. And oh, it's just, oh my God, I'm like, this poor girl, what is she about to stumble into? Oh no, oh my God. Oh, this is so bad. Oh no. Oh. Oh my God, you guys, this is so bad. This is so bad. So this girl that he's brought home with him, thank you. You too. So, oh my God, to paint a picture, I cannot turn the camera around because this is copyrighted Netflix material, obviously, but oh my God. So, Ed Gein has brought this precious, sweet, cute girly home with him, and he's like, I'm gonna bring you upstairs and introduce you to Mother. And now he's gone, he's brought her to Mother's bedroom, and his mom is like sitting in a chair facing away out, like looking out a window, but just like leaning back in a chair. Mind you, Ed Gein went to his mother's grave and retrieved his mom. She got spooked. Girly got spooked, and now she's rushing out. She's saying, no, I have to go. Oh no, this is bad. Oh, this is so bad. Girly's making a getaway, but I'm worried she's not actually gonna get away. Oh no. Oh, this is so sad. Okay, anyways, sorry. I had to tell you where I was at. Anyways, I know I'm falling behind. Hog, Yankees, Alabama football, and Patriots fans are all the same. Too evil to hope, then it would probably be a muskrat. Let me see. Muskrat in Minnesota. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Too evil to hope. Thank you. Yes, because they had, oops, there goes my notebook. They did have like they looked like little rodent tails. I think it was muskrat. Yes. Ronnie, thank you. David Kachani, Chloe Bryant, hello, you're back. Michael Bush, Hog, who did you just think? Oh, it was a package delivery. Multotube, that's not his mother. His mother was in a metal casket, so he dug up the woman beside his mother. Oh, that's what happened. Okay, thank you for explaining that part, Multotube, because in the scene where he goes to the, oh no, this is so bad. But they showed Ed Gein going to the graveyard to retrieve his mother, and he had dug out a bunch of dirt, and then he was hitting metal with his shovel, and there were like sparks flying, and he was like, Mother, I can't get to you. And then I just assumed, because I wasn't paying full attention, I assumed he just found his way into the coffin. But I guess he just went to the next grave over. Oh man, he dug up the woman beside his mother. Woo. Chloe Bryan says 6'7". Marshmallow's back. Dilly Bar. Jacoby says, OMG, I was watching that series yesterday. I'm confused on how they related it to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I think it has to do with human skin and making use of it. That's the connection I'm making in my head, because I think they call the main like guy in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, I think they call him like Leatherface. Am I making that up? Leatherface. Oh no. No, that is what comes up when you search Leatherface. And I think Leatherface is from the Texas Chainsaw. Yeah. Yep. So that's the connection, is like, it sounds so bad, but like human leather. So icky. AJ Multitube. Yes. That is what I've gathered, and it's, again, like, it's just sad. What makes me sad about this is the way they're portraying him. And I know, like, I get that this is a Netflix show, and they're maybe stretching some of the facts, but it just seems like someone who really had some mental illness and needed help. Needed some serious help. And like, I'm guessing his life would have gone much better if he had been born in the 21st century, or if he had been born as like a millennial example, not Silent Gen. Very sad. Google all the movies based on Ed Gein. Wow. As like a horror movie and horror genre aficionado, I feel like this is like a gaping hole in my horror knowledge and lore. Like, I just didn't realize he was such an influence on different movies and stuff. Switch Kebab is here, says heck yeah. Michael Bush. I'm liking this question. So, you guys know, a lot of you know that I do not talk about my personal, private, romantic life on here, like, currently, but I'm happy to share, like, stories from the past. I just turned 32, so, I mean, I've lived some life up until this point, and I feel like most people who get to age 32 have, like, a bad first date story. I don't think I have any terrible ones. Like, I've heard some, like, terrible first date stories. I would say it was like, my stories are like the first and only date story, where it was such a dud and such a snooze fest on date one that I knew within 5 minutes, like, nope, this is literally, I know this is going nowhere. I would say, let me think. I have three bad first date stories. I hope Netflix didn't pause on me. Okay, I have 3 bad first date stories, but let me circle back to this Michael Bush, because I don't want to get too far behind. Multitude. Leatherface made a mask of, yep. Churcher, Abba SY, Switch Kebab, Stan Nelson, Small, Imran, Hossein, thank you, hello, Dilly Bar, Multitude also inspired Psycho and Buffalo, yes, Silence of the Lambs is something I thought of while watching this, because I recently watched Silence of the Lambs. I really liked the movie. I haven't read the book, but that is something I thought of with this series. Reaper is here. Oh my gosh. Keeping track of everybody who comes through with a gift or something. Super chat. Reaper. Adnan, thank you. Switch Kebab. My mini icon flash thumbnail looks like your sunglasses, earrings, ornaments, things with a cat. Okay. Jack Kimbrough. David D. El Rula from Odessa, Texas. No place else. Marshmallow said hi. King Doug from Dayton, Texas. We got a few people from Texas in here. All right. Big, you need to, okay. Yellow Jacket series is the same. Oh, really? Ooh, yikes. Then I'm probably not gonna watch that. Voyager 1, S. Vision. Afterlife, thank you, Mohan Singh. Voyager 1. I had a middle school sweetheart. We saw the first Hunger Games. Oh, that's so cute. I like that. Aw. Hog Hog, movies based on Ed Gein include Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho. That's why they showed Alfred Hitchcock in this series. I was like, I wonder if Alfred Hitchcock took inspo from Ed Gein's life. So, wow, so many movies. Psycho, Texas Chainsaw, Jonathan Demme's Silence of the Lambs. Wow. Wow. Okay, I feel way more informed. Like, this was just, I clearly just missed the whole Ed Gein story up until now, but I feel like I've seen all the stuff that he's influenced. Like, I can think of all these movies and shows where I'm like, well, yeah, that's like definitely an element that relates back to his life. Hassine Agoun from France, Reaper with the 100 gifts. Cheers, Reaper. Voyager 1 afterwards. We chat up a bit. Then she moved back to Iraq. Oh, wow. Okay. Chris, I'm glad you like the earrings. I'm wearing them for the month of October. Dante, I'm watching the Ed Gein docuseries on Netflix. It's called Monster, the Ed Gein Story. Native Hooligan is here. Lav Hansen, AJ Singh. Hassine, I'm doing well. How about you? Oh, here we go. Whoa. Oh, gosh. Hog, I'm here to enlighten. Thanks. Oh, gosh. What? No. Oh, no. Let's see. Ivan Lopez, big. We got Motasem, Sergio Montego, Ed Gein Wild. I mean, yeah, this man was just very unhinged. Who did he get? Oh no. He just walked in somewhere with a shotgun, but I'm like, oh no, who did he actually? He was having like a vision of something else, and now I'm like, who did he actually hurt? Carly, Michael Bush, Jamie. Crazy show. Will you be on till 11? Probably not. I think I'll be on for like another hour. Oh no. Who did he attack? Oh God, another poor girly. Dayon Reed. I'm new. What's your channel about? So I do a lot of cooking and baking on my channel. I do live streams 4 days a week. I do brand collaborations and I do miscellaneous travel. I just posted a birthday vlog. I don't know, just like random, not random, but just like every so often there's something that doesn't quite fit my niche that I'll do a vlog about. Let's see. Kisses and hugs from Ohio. Hitman Ben. I love Ohio. Mr. Handsome. Zay Flingstones. Okay, so before I forget, I have 3. They're not like super funny, bad first date stories, but just ones that I'll remember as being such duds. So one, I remember this was maybe like sophomore year of college. My friends had set me up with someone they thought I would get along well with. And so, sorry. I remember like, it just, so this date, it was like, we decided to go to like coffee and games, and it was just like hang out, chat, like very low stakes and just like lighthearted and fun. And I just remember it's like the conversation was just really like clunky, and I was like, this just isn't like fun conversation. Like it's just kind of boring. And I'll never forget like the nail in the coffin on that date was when the guy made a comment about how somehow the conversation turned to him saying that amusement parks are a waste of economic resources. And I just was like, my dude, like, even if you believe this, why would you say this on a first date? Like, it's just like ultimate, like, wah Debbie Downer. Just, I was like, okay, like, just be polite, just finish the conversation. It'll be over soon. And then I just was like, man, boring. So, yeah, that was one. That was just like, man, one first date and that's it. No, this is a no. Second first and only date story. Oh, what was it? It was like a lot of just like boring. It was like meet up at like a cute park area, walk around, but it just, again, was just like, it was like talking, but just, it felt like just polite conversation, but just so boring. And it felt like just, when you're having a conversation and it feels like you're having to think really hard about what to say to keep the conversation from dying. That's how that one felt. So that's my second one. Like, not a ton to share other than just boring. And then third is, oh, I remember. We were doing trivia. We met up at a local bar and just place to do trivia. And man, I was getting all of the questions right, and he didn't know any of the answers. And I just was like, okay, it's one trivia night. But some of them I was like, you don't know the answer to this? I guess like it was a funny way to kind of like almost like pre-screen each other's knowledge, because I was like, some of these questions aren't hard, and it's like pop culture questions, history questions, where I was just kind of like, it wasn't the best look, because I'm like, man, some of this stuff, like, you should know. Like, most people should know this answer. Yeah, so nothing, I don't have any crazy, horrible first date stories, but I can think those are the three that come to mind where they were just like duds. And I was like a few minutes in, it's the worst feeling because you get a few minutes in and then you're like, this is a definite no. But at least I know some people that would just walk out and be like, I'm done. But I feel like it's like the polite part of me is like, I'm gonna be a good person and try to be polite and just stick it out and, not just peace out. But man, it's pretty demoralizing when you're like, it's like a no within 2 minutes or 3 minutes. That's just how it goes though. That's life. Okay. WWE squad, Dayon. All right, Michael Bush, Justin, Multotube. Amusement parks actually drive. Exactly, Multotube, I know. It just, to me, a comment like that told me a lot about that guy. Granted, this was literally sophomore year of college, so we were 20 years old. I would have been 20 years old. But one, I was like, poor judgment to say something like that. Like, even if you think it's true, like, probably not the kind of thing you should say on a first date. And two, what really put me off about the comment about amusement parks are a waste of economic resources was like, it just came across as very snobbish and like boring and just so, what am I trying to say? Like someone who thinks certain things are just so important. Like you're so like rigid and like unfun, that you're like, this is a waste and we should be putting our economic resources into other things that are more important than silly amusement parks. That's just, I was like, this just is like, why, like, you're putting down amusement parks and you think they're a waste. And yeah, I just was like, I was like, man, this is just, it's not, red flag is too intense of a term, but it put me off because I was like, man, this seems like someone who's just like not fun. Hogog, Hannah, not being funny, are you compatible with anyone? You have strong beliefs. I mean, I don't think having strong beliefs and compatibility are mutually exclusive. I think you can have strong beliefs and also be compatible with people. I think it's just knowing what you're about, knowing your non-negotiables. And I heard a really great quote once. It's like, know the difference between being selfish and being hard to manipulate. And I would say, like, I'm very strong in my beliefs. I'm very difficult to manipulate, but I'm also willing to, like, I'm happy to work together and, you know, like, my way isn't always the highway. Like, that's no way to live life where you're like, it's all me. Like, it's all, I'm the one driving the boat and no one else gets a say. Oh, that is really gross. Wow. Yeah. To answer your question, yes, I am compatible. Sandeep, Snooty X, Jamie. Yeah, like the trivia question, it's funny because on that one date I was telling you about, this was years and years ago. I forget what age. But yeah, it just was, I felt kind of bad for that guy, but at the same time, like, we just picked a place to meet up and like have the first date, and it was just like, oh, we'll chat over like a beer and cider and whatever, kombucha, and just keep it fun. And we actually didn't know at this location where we met up, that we picked, that happened to be a trivia night for that place. And so they were passing out like, oh, here's the trivia sheet. Oh, do you guys want to do trivia? And we're like, okay. And then I just felt so bad because like he did not know these answers. And I was like, man, this is like not a good, this is unfortunate because now I'm like, yeah, you should know some of these. Justin, East Coast says RW, Vinay, Blair Houston, Alex Messa. Michael Bush says great story. I know you were the one who made me think of those three. Hog, Prude, yep, Joyless, yep. You guys, I know what you're talking about. Like when the guy who said that the amusement parks are a waste of economic resources. Yes, the words that Michael Bush said, prude, Moltotube said joyless. Yep, it was so boring and severe and joyless, no fun, curmudgeon-y. Like that's the type of comment that I would expect a very curmudgeon-y, no fun type of person to say, where it's like, I can't believe we waste our resources on amusement parks. They're so wasteful. And I'm like, oh my God, what are you saying? Like, we should get rid of Disneyland? We should get rid of Valley Fair, which is local here, and Six Flags. Like, I was like, man, this is someone that just does not seem like the most fun person. Hog. Sorry, I missed a few comments up here. First date is coffee or movies, says Bang. Michael Bush, Jeremy Reynolds. I know, right? Jeremy, this is what I was thinking myself. Who, like, when that person made that comment about amusement parks, and my gut instinct was like, WTF, like, what? Like, did you really just say that? Like, I was like face palming in spirit. I was just like, oh my God, I can't believe you just said that. Oh. Nigel is here. Hi, Ernest. Good to see you. Talia from Brazil. Elias is here. Hog says, I'm in my values so hard. It comes across as paranoid to people. I didn't even know it. Well, I don't think so. I mean, if anything, if people, first of all, I don't care what other people think about me. Two, you know, if other people think it's paranoid, if they get paranoid about your values, they're probably feeling insecure. Like something you're doing is triggering them because you're just going about your life, living life on your own terms. And every person has a right to live life on their own terms. You do not have to do what anyone else tells you to do. You do not have to morph. You do not have to feel peer pressured. You don't have to do anything. Except pay the law or pay your taxes and obey the law. Other than that, it's like you are free to do as you please. So yeah, whenever people have reactions or make comments about anything you're doing and you're just living your life, to me that says more about them than it does about you. Because like, you know, they should be able to just observe what you're doing. If they have their own disagreements, you know, they can just go on their merry way. But if they're like coming at you with comments and they're saying things like, oh, you seem paranoid, it's like, no, I'm just living my life. And like, I mean, you don't have to agree with my life choices. So I think a lot of life comes down to knowing yourself, living on your own terms, and living without concern for the judgment of other people. JG, thank you. Lisa says Lisa. Oh no. Oh no, this is so sad. Ago, Asignon, Cosborn, Jagarnath from NYC, Shahid is here. Oh, Back to the Future. I'm sorry if I missed you. We got a mom in here. Jagarnath, JG, Ernest. Yep. If you spam, you get spammed. If you spam, you get banned. Stephen Nance, Tony Franco, Vinay, Naiva, Snooty X. I know exactly what you're talking about. Gasoline Alley. That's been closed forever. William Barry, good to see you. Martin Randy, Don Pelton, Eltiton from Mexico is here. Joe Sloan, Back to the Future. Hello, thank you for modding. I saw you got rid of some spam. Vinay, Beast Mode, Joe Sloan, Back to the Future, William Barry, David J. Reagan, gotta pay them taxes. Yep. Jimbo, Vinay. Jimbo, we've been talking about a bunch of different things. So I was just sharing some stories from my past of 3 bad first dates that I went on. We've also been talking about Ed Gein because I'm watching the Netflix docuseries on Ed Gein called Monster. It's very spooky. What else have we been talking about? The horror genre in general. Yeah, that's all I got. Michael Bush says, love your vibe, thank you. Tom Jackson, AJ, Latifa is new, welcome. Kirby, Ernest, what are you watching? I'm watching the Ed Gein docuseries, very messed up, on Netflix. Rich with the Hannah Bronco, Dexter, Tofu, Zombie, and Catalina Crunch member emojis. Elias, good night to you. Real Will Drive, Latifa, E-Target, Jujube said hi. Chief, thank you. Ayabanga, Nomad is here. Let's see. Erlina, Aya Bonga. Okay, I was gonna give you guys another poll question. It's October the 8th. Okay. Very spooky. Abu Bakr, Adam, Aljan. Okay, new trivia question for you guys. Which is, guess which horror movie trope I find the most annoying. I had a lot of fun coming up with this one for you guys. So, new trivia question. Get ready to vote, guys. Let's see. No cell service. Character trips while running away. Group splits up, or car won't start. So there's many horror movie tropes. If you watch horror movies or horror TV shows, oh no, this is gonna be I'm worried. I think there's another girly who's gonna meet her demise on here. No, it's giving Psycho. Shoot. Oh no, this is so bad. Oh no, this is so bad, guys. I'm so nervous. Anyways. Oh yeah, here he is. Shoot. Solomon, not for y'all, is here. Vinst, Mirko, Kevin, Hog. Oh no. Yep, this is totally from Alfred Hitchcock's The Movie Psycho. No. Oh. Oh. Yep. Totally Hitchcock. Oh. Brutal. Mills Marv. Wow. Dang. Oh. Abu Bakr, Kevin, Nightmare on Elm Street, Mirko, Hog. Please Google the items found in Ed Gein's house. Oh, I'm not gonna do that. No, I do my best to keep my chat G and PG rated. Yeah, I'm not gonna read that out. Ernest, all of those drive me nuts, right? Oh, this is so sad. Oh, jeez. Oh. Nitin Singh, El Don Dio, Mark Gabriel. Adam says definitely car won't start. Cosborn, Hannah is watching horror on a work night. She is a G. The thing is, horror movies and watching horror movies and horror, anything horror, like, doesn't affect my sleep. So I'm okay to watch it on a work night. Mr. Handsome, Farshid, Michael Bush guessed the group splits up. Ooh. John is, or maybe it's Jan, asking what my Instagram is. So for those of you who want to follow me on Instagram, go over to Instagram and search Hannah in Health, all one word. It's the exact same as my YouTube channel name. If you just search it in on Instagram, you can find me over there. Ilias, Troy Miller, yes, I have seen Malignant. Moltotube says, I gotta watch a comedy after or it's all I dream about. Yeah, I know. My sister is like that. She needs like a palate cleanser after watching something really dark. I would say, for whatever reason, it's just whatever I watch doesn't cross into, I actually don't dream. I mean, I do dream sometimes, but I've not had the issue of scary stuff creeping into my dreams. Small smart decisions. Oh hey, I'm writing a book now. Ooh, what are you writing a book about? I love this. Atin Bands. Have a good night, Ernest. Gotta go. Amazing. Thank you for stopping by. JJ, I mean, plenty of women watch scary stuff. You're giving me a lot of credit here. Small, smart decisions. Well, it's a phone book and it's missing your, oh, okay. Multotube. It's not that I'm scared. I just don't want the images to linger. Yeah, I get that. We've got Olga Grigorieva. What do you think about alcohol? Well, it's not good for you. It's actually a chemical toxin. At this point in my life, I only consume alcohol on special occasions. So those would be New Year's Eve, sometimes my birthday. I didn't have any alcohol this year on my birthday. I'm trying to think. I feel like the more I've read about alcohol, the more I'm just like, this is just like not, it's so bad for you. Yeah, I was gonna look this up and see if it's officially, is alcohol a carcinogen? I believe it is, yes. Alcohol is classified as a group 1 carcinogen by the International Agency for Research on Cancer, which means there is enough evidence to conclude that alcohol consumption causes cancer in humans. So, there you go. Smoking tobacco, that's a carcinogen, and drinking alcohol, that's a carcinogen. And I'm like most people, I'm trying to never, ever, ever get cancer. And so just knowing that something causes cancer really puts me off of it. So yeah, as I get older, I'm just like, I really don't see any need. I feel like it's just very rare occasions where I'd be willing to have like a drink to celebrate. But even then, I've actually had this thought to myself where it's like, say for example, there was an old school tradition of smoking a cigar or smoking a cigarette on New Year's Eve. It's like, would I do that? No. So yeah, part of me is like, I don't know. I would say that, like, thinking back this year, the occasions where I've had alcohol in the last 365 days were New Year's Eve and my best friend's wedding from childhood. So like on those two occasions, like at my friend's wedding, she had an open bar. And I was like, all right, it's my friend's wedding, I'll grab a bar, drink. And on New Year's Eve, I had a glass of champagne and I toasted at midnight. And I feel like for me, when it's 3 to 5 times a year, that it's like, I'm not as concerned if it's something that's that infrequent, but even still, I'm just like, all of the research points to how bad it is for you, to the point where there's enough research showing that it causes cancer. Like if I know something has been shown to cause cancer, I will not do it. If it's like going to a tanning salon, like people have gotten skin cancer from going to tanning bed salons, and it's like, I will never do that, because why would I expose myself to increased cancer risk for a tan? And that's like how I'm starting to think about it. And same with cigarettes and tobacco products. It's like, why? For what purpose? Like, is it really worth the exposure to this chemical that increases risk of cancer? And that's how I feel about alcohol at this point. It's like, I never loved it anyways. I always thought it was like kind of entertaining and like tasty, but nothing that I was like, I gotta have it. And now it's like, the more you read about it, the more research that comes out and the more studies that are being done on it, I'm like, and it's expensive, and it impairs people and causes accidents and a number of health issues. It's just so, no, even now, I'm like, I didn't feel like having a drink on my birthday. Like I might have a glass of champagne on New Year's Eve, this New Year's Eve coming up, but yeah, I'm like, should I really? Is it worth it? I don't think so. All right, Jamie, I can't stand the car won't start scene. Always know it's coming. I know. It's like, run away, make a break for it, and then it's like the ignition won't start. I've seen that so many times. Carlos, Multitube, cool to hear someone else say that. I've always thought of it as a literal poison. It is a literal poison. Yes, chemically speaking, it is a poison. Frog is asking, how long do you want to live? I would like to live, knock on all the wood, I would like to live past 100 years old. Cosborn, I recently stopped drinking. It's overrated. I also think drinking is overrated. Personal opinion. I'm not telling people what to do. I mean, it's like, we live in I'm speaking from the United States, but yeah, it's like, I'm not trying to ban things. Like, I really think it's like, live and let live. People are free to do what they want. Personally, I think drinking is very overrated and also really bad for your health. Brian says they classified alcohol as the most dangerous drug of all several years back. And see, I've actually seen people call sugar the most dangerous drug on the planet. So I'd like to see them compare the two, because I would argue that sugar is even more dangerous than alcohol. Anthony, JR the boss is here. Olga says thank you. Lakshmi, Luis is here. Zioto, I am Ethiopian. Thank you, Ellie. I'm glad you like the pumpkin earrings. Jose Cruz, also, how strange. I feel like I just got booted out of Netflix. That was weird. Anyways, Michael Bush, no to drinking for me too. Snooty X is still here. Freckles are intriguing. Brian says everything starts with inflammation combined with other factors, and then the ailments develop. Oh. Blue says the pumpkin earrings are cute on you. Thank you. Cosborn, if men and women spent more time enjoying each other, the more we'd forget about alcohol. Yep. Jose Cruz Torres, thank you. I stopped drinking recently and literally changed my life. I love to hear that. That's wonderful. Dwayne, I am not someone who gives out sleep advice. Like, why drink poison, says Jose. I mean, yeah, it's poison, but I don't think a lot of people think of it like that. It's marketed very well, unfortunately, as like a fun, social, like cool activity. So I think a lot of it is marketing. A lot of it is like cultural norms and liquid courage. Makes it easier to socialize for a lot of people. sugar diabetes, sugar and alcohol. Yeah. I would say, because like I feel like I've never, it's like alcohol as an occasional beverage, like it's fine, but it's never been, I just like don't really consume it all that often. I think sugar though, sugar is something that it is so pervasive. They put it in so many food products, and I naturally love sugar and like sweet things. It tastes so good, and it's also so bad for your health. And I've really, really, lately I've been really trying to watch my sugar. 100 years is tough. I think I'll be ready around 80. AJ Atinbans from South Africa. Tamil. Frog. I never saw a gracious person over 70. Have you heard of Martha Stewart? She's in her 80s. Cautious. Lord is coming back soon, everyone. Buster. Brian. Sugar triggers inflammation. Yep. Oh, yeah. Just look up all the health issues that are linked to sugar. It's bad, guys. Brian is asking, do you have a favorite place to relax at home? Frog, anti-drinking channel, anti-alcohol gang. I don't really like to say I'm anti anything, but I just don't really partake. Sugar is in practically everything. Hi, Ethan Phillips. Josiah. David Becker. Watching Monsters 2. Yeah, I think Netflix booted me out for some reason. I'm a little confused. Now I'm over in Disney Plus, which may be a good place to be. Oh, man. Let's see. I don't really know what I put on here, to be quite honest. I'll just go back to my main menu. The meme serpent, hello. Oh, Andrew Savini, yes. Oh my gosh. I posted a short of the Chelsea win this past Saturday. Crazy. 95th minute. Wild. Ashen Embers, hello and thank you. I don't drink energy drinks, the meme serpent. Paul Warren, do you like nachos? Who doesn't? Hog says moderation. I think that's an easy workaround for people who actually have problems, where they're like, oh yeah, moderation. But no, I would say there's no moderation with cigarettes. There's no moderation with tobacco either. I would argue. If it's a carcinogen, I would say just don't do it. Don't gaslight yourself into moderation. So you don't eat chocolate. I love chocolate. Rich with the Chelsea emoji. Yes, Chelsea had such an epic win this weekend. Hamza. AJ is here. Emmanuel. Me too. Elijah was asking what was the answer to the last poll. So that was the horror trope that I find the least frightening, and it's possessed dolls. I've never found them scary. Yep, Andrew Sabini. I find that moderation, I don't like the moderation thing because I think it's a cop-out for people to just continue having bad habits. And I think it's an easy way to just give yourself an out when you know deep down you should be disciplined about something. And it's like, well, moderation, I can just do this 1 day and 2 days and 4 days counts, right? 4 days, and it's just, yeah, I'm personally not on the moderation bandwagon, especially when it comes to something that's a carcinogen or something that is like very, very unhealthy. Dilbert, hello. Elijah says, I was right. Jose Cruz Torres, I'm vegan, correct. Victor is in India. Multitude, when I was a kid, Chucky was scary. As an adult, I find most horror movies kind of funny. See, and I never found Chucky scary. I didn't watch them as a really little kid, but I had seen like scenes from the Chucky movies, and I was like, I know that's a fake doll that they're just animating to do crazy stuff, and it's not that big. And I grew up with an army of dolls that I had in my childhood bedroom. I would arrange them around my bed and have them facing in at me because I looked at them as like my friends, like my cute little stuffed animal friends and my Barbies and whatever other dolls I had. I'm sure I had some Pokemon dolls. And I just thought they were like fun things as a kid. And there was never ever like the spooky factor. It was purely just like, oh yeah, these are my cute dolls and I keep them in here and I like to arrange them in certain ways and get new outfits for my Barbies and get all the accessories for my American Girl dolls. So there just was no chance with my background growing up with tons of dolls and loving every last one of them. The whole scary doll trope, it just never, it has never come across as scary for me. We've got Mohammed from Jordan. Deba is here. A family member says moderation and is hanging out in front of the liquor store. Yeah. Again, I think that's, I think the moderation thing is a convenient way to kid yourself. That's what I think about moderation. D. Bosky. We got Chief the Medicine Man. It's been a while. How are you? Good to see you again. All right. Rodney Jackson sent a flower. Thank you, Rodney. A lot of lovely gifts on this live stream. I'm keeping track. Rodney H. Jackson. Eli Magallanes, thank you. Yep, Brian, moderation, you're just hurting yourself periodically at a slower rate. Yeah, for me, I feel like whenever I've convinced myself to do something in moderation, deep down, I just knew I shouldn't be consuming it or doing it, period. And it was a convenient excuse for me to justify consuming or doing whatever it was that I was like, yeah, I guess it's not so bad if I just do it once in a while or once every whatever. And it's like, girl, stop BSing yourself. Like, I know, I feel like I have all of my heroes. Like, I feel like when you find yourself in a position like this where you're really trying to talk yourself into something or BS yourself, think about what your heroes would say. So my heroes are David Goggins, Gordon Ramsay, Martha Stewart, Taylor Swift. Those are the ones that come to mind, but there's others. Kobe Bryant, Cristiano Ronaldo. I mean, these are all like top of their game, apex predators, like winning harder than anybody out there. Top of their game, super successful. And I feel like all of them they'd be like, well, no, I'm not going to do that because that would set me back. I'm a disciplined person. I have self-respect. I have self-control. Do I really need this thing right now? No. And being honest with myself, I'm just trying to give myself an excuse to be undisciplined. So when you can hear what all of your heroes would be saying, David Goggins, I can hear exactly what he would be saying with all the F-bombs and just his no-nonsense approach. Same with Gordon Ramsay, same with Martha Stewart, same with Taylor Swift, same with, all the other people that I look up to. They all consistently talk about discipline and making sacrifices to achieve what their goals are. And so, yeah, that's another, reminder I like to think about is just, what would they do? What would these excellent, excellent, excellent people who I look up to, who are incredibly successful and incredibly hardworking and disciplined and honest, what would all of them say in this situation? I know what they would say. Moltotube, I'm curious what you think about cannabis. I personally cannot stand it. That's just my opinion, but I personally, it's very off-putting. I don't like to be around it. I do not associate with people who use cannabis. But again, that's just my own personal preference. Jamie, good night to you. Lord D. Vigos. Brian. Thank you, David Becker. Brian, strict disciplined health regimen. EV1, hello. Hamitz. Nick Loves. Michael Bush. Joski. Maria May? Hello. Joski says, so do you think it's okay for someone to have a day of nothing? I don't get that, but it sounds so amazing. Yeah, I mean, you mean a day where you're completely like vegging out and relaxing? If I understood your comment correctly, yes, Joski, I think it's important to have someone to have a day of nothing. Yeah, I mean, I think like 2 people come to mind. Gordon Ramsay works so dang hard, Monday through Friday, gets like 3 hours of sleep, runs marathons, does ultra marathons, rides his bike everywhere. I mean, the man is a machine. But he's also said that he keeps his weekends for his family. He has 6 children, lovely wife. And so he very much like recovers and has set aside his weekends to be with his family. And so I love that because, I mean, he works super hard, is super successful, has a million restaurants, has a million TV shows, is super active, super fit, ultra, marathon runner, fitness guy. Seems to do it all. I don't know how, but he also is very strict about my weekends. That is my time to see my family, see my children, recover from the week, and then get ready for the next week. So that man still finds time to rest and recover and spend time with family. And Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, another guy I love, super, super disciplined, works super hard, eats super clean, but the man has epic cheat days on the weekends. I forget what day it is. I believe it's Sunday. So he works really hard, has crazy workouts, but the man will indulge and have fun and relax on his cheat days. So I really admire people who work really hard, but also they find time for rest. And I heard someone say this, someone who I look up to, it's a YouTube couple, and they're just crushing it. And they were, one of the two was saying that rest is also productive, because without rest, like, the human body is just like, you will burn out, you will get sick, you will break down eventually. So in the long run, take the time to rest so that you can then continue working and you don't end up setting yourself back for days and weeks or months with an illness or an injury or whatever. So yeah, I think rest is super important, and it's something that I'm learning to get better about because I have worked myself to the point of burnout and or illness. Let's see, we got Mona, Smokey the Bear, Josh Bills, Elaine Frost. MC says, do you have any non-celebrity people you look up to? I mean, I look up to my parents, like, in certain regards, like working hard, and I mean, I think they have very lovely character qualities. I would say in terms of career success, no. There's no one in my life. Like, there's no one I know personally or non-celebrity that I look up to for career success, only because I feel like the people who have made it the farthest in their careers happen to be celebrities. Like they're so successful that they are like renowned for their success. We got Bogeyman. We got Megan Edits, Elaine Frost, Larry Middleton, great to see you as well. Cosborn says, Hannah, are you a celeb in real life? No. I think the answer to your question is no. Tiffany, hello. Oh no, you broke your leg. Shoot. Oh, I broke my leg yesterday though. I'm gonna go check it out. Yeah. I mean, I feel like if you've broken it, you should go to like the emergency room like now. If I broke my leg, I would not be waiting overnight, but that's just me. Daniel Rodriguez, Devonte Smith, David Becker. How about Elon Musk? He sleeps only 3 hours a night, but takes a nap during the day. He's another person whose work ethic, I feel like I've tried. I've tried to work as hard as Elon Musk. That man, I mean, he has said in interviews, to change the world, you need to work longer than like 80, 100 hours a week. I mean, the man, he just works. His work rate is crazy. But the thing is, it's like it's not for everybody. And he knows that. And I mean, not everyone is trying to live a life of working that many hours. It's just not possible for some people. But I mean, it's undeniable. I know a lot of people hate him. A lot of people love him. A lot of people just don't really care. Regardless of where you stand on Elon, what you think of him. I mean, the truth is that man has just built so many businesses. He has changed the world. He is brilliant. And he works so many hours where I'm just like, if I tried to put myself in that mode of working that many hours, I would not be well. I think I would be miserable. I'd be really sad. I don't think I would be as healthy as I am now. I just wouldn't feel good on a daily basis. But I think like for him, it's worth it. It's like he lives to like innovate and create and know that like he worked as hard as he possibly could. And for me, it's like I want to work hard, but I also want to make sure I'm enjoying life as I go through life. So that's, I think for, the difference there is like he must know his full potential, even if it means he's physically and mentally exhausted and miserable day in and day out for many, many days of his life. And for me, I don't feel the need to go that hard with pushing my labor limits, like knowing how many hours I can work and how hard I can push myself, even if I'm just miserable and not enjoying my life. Like to me, that's not worth it. I want to be able to work hard but still enjoy my life. David, that was your question. MC, Megan Edits, Faison, 49, Reefer, Carrie Louise Rigby, thank you. Elaine Frost says you look like a Disney character. Luke Christopher is here. Excuse me. Andrew. People who split up in movies are so ignorant. At least if you die, you can die together. I gotta close this poll question and tell you guys which of these horror movie tropes I find the most annoying. Multitube Night, Hannah, enjoy the Netflix show. Yeah, I'm done watching it for tonight. I don't know if it kicked me out, but I will continue to watch it. Dylan Thomas O'Boyle, good to see you. Yes, long time no see. What have you been up to? Bradley McDaniel, Aiden, Reinaldo Farias. Let's see, UT Power Play. All right, Dyrus Gaines. Bradley McDaniel says name 10 books. Sure. We got Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. We got The Lord of the Rings. We got Speak No Evil. We've got I'm looking at my bookshelf. Hillbilly Elegy, we've got the Communist Manifesto, we've got Everything You Want Me to Be, we've got A Tale of Two Cities, we've got Little Fires Everywhere, Number of the Stars, and The Count of Monte Cristo. Renny Chemflix, was machen Sie heute? Ich rede nur mit euch. Busy with the house and business. Nice. I remember you saying that you had closed on a house. How has it been? Like all of the responsibilities that come with owning a house. Anthony Ortega, thank you. We've got Dima Laver, I think. Kommen Sie aus Indien? Nein, ich komme aus den USA. Grim88, yes, I speak German. MC and green eggs and ham. Lord Vigos, Anthony Ortega, what did I miss? I don't think I missed anything. Anissa, hello. All right, I'm gonna close this poll question. Do you like Harry Potter? I love Harry Potter. Yes. Hard enough trying to renovate it before Christmas. Yeah. Home renovations, like, I'm assuming you bought like a single family standalone house. Those renos, man. No joke. Thank you, Dima. Okay, second trivia question of the night, everybody. Guess which horror movie trope I find the most annoying. So we have no cell service. I think I listed that first. It's not no cell service, but it is kind of annoying because it happens a lot. 29% guessed car won't start. It's not car won't start, but that is annoying. Third place goes to character trips while running away. It's annoying, but it's actually not what I find the most annoying. I'm surprised that more people didn't pick group splits up. Every dang time that this happens in a horror movie, I just want to throw something at the TV or the movie screen. It's like, why would you ever? Like, it's maddening. Because I'm thinking about, okay, if I was in, say I was in like a remote cabin in the woods with my friends, and there was clearly someone or a group of people that were trying to bother us and like throw stuff in the windows and get inside. It's like, so why? Like, splitting up, like, you're just gonna get picked off one by one. Like, there's so many movies I can think of where it's like, yeah, let's split up, and then you just see one by one the characters get picked off. There's a classic movie, I think it's called 10 Little Indians, and I don't know if it's Hitchcock, but I feel like that one, I remember watching it as a kid, and even as a kid I was like, man, why did they split up? Like, it's just, you are a way more easier target when you're alone versus if you're with a group. So that one, it's like, hey, let's split up. Okay, and then they just go their separate ways in the woods, never to be seen again. Infuriating. So only 19% of you, or 17% of you got that right. Dylan Thomas O'Boyle, it's a bungalow. Cool, scrolling through live and you are the least scary person. Okay, I'll take it, Grim88. Stumble Guy Gamer. Michael Bush, yep, you got it right. JFK, these are real freckles. Grim88 says, I hate it too, and the worst part, a minority. I almost put that in my poll question. The minority characters getting picked off, unalived first. It's like comical, because you're just like, dang, why is it always the black guy? Why is it always so-and-so? It's so sad. But I feel like it's such a trope that it happens frequently. It's a bummer. Henry of the Revolution. Oh, it's Agatha Christie. Okay, thank you for the correction. Mario, Dylan Thomas Oil, the place is still gutted and remodeled. Wow. Hog, Kobe has a thing about moderation and training to avoid burnout. Again, I look at it as a convenient excuse for bad habits. I just think I err on the side of discipline and checking myself for BSing myself. Toasty, I don't know what that is. Alan, hello. Alex Virola, MC. Hey, does your coworkers know or watch your live streams? No. Devin, usual suspects. Riley Griffith, Raymar Shepherd. Thank you so much. All right, guys. I'm going to call it a night because it's going on 11 and it is a work night for me, but I just have so much fun on here that I never want to get off. Reminder to all of you. God, this week is going so fast. I'm typing the reminder and it's like, next live stream, Friday night. Be there, be square. Devin, peace out to you. Reminder that my next live stream is this Friday night at 8 p.m. Central Time, USA. Check your time zone and figure out what time for you 8 p.m. Central would be. But it's been great having you here and wish I could stay on longer. Honestly, I feel wide awake and there's a solid number of people in here, 41 I see of you. Let's see. MC says, okay, banana, UT Power Play said hi. I wanted to say thank you. I want to make this a habit, a tradition on my live streams. We've got a lot of people who gave gifts and super chats and contributed to the live stream tonight. So NC renewed his channel membership. If you guys would like to become members of the channel, you get access to bonus content. You get to use member emojis on here, etc. So NC renewed his channel membership and he's been a member for 6 months. There were a bunch of gifts from Jamar Broccolini, Health and Fitness, Michael Bush, Bree, Patrick, Reaper, and Rodney H. Jackson. All of them gave gifts on the live stream. And Rich, who's also a channel member, gave a super chat. So thank you to all of you for giving during this live stream. And I did have a mod in the chat tonight, Back to the Future, and Back to the Future cleaned up some spam. So that was great. Thank you, Michael Bush. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed it. It was great chatting with you tonight. Thank you, Lakshmi, Under the Sun, Cosborn, and Friday night turns to date night. Don't forget us, Hannah. Okay, Cosborn. Tony says sweet dreams. Yes, I will check out the community tab. Thank you to Tony, because you said that you posted some photos to the community. I'll check those out. Thank you, Lakshmi, for subbing to the channel. I appreciate it. Emmanuel, you are still here. I Do Stuff says hey. Sorry to hear that, Olivia. And Tony says you're welcome. All right, guys, that's it for tonight's live stream. I will see you in 2 nights from now, which is Friday night. Reminder again. I'll be live Friday night this week at 8 p.m. Central Time. So would love to see you there and we can chat some more. I'll probably continue watching the very scary Ed Gein Netflix docuseries. So until then, have a great rest of your week and I will see you all on Friday nights.